Sorato Anraku, 16 years old. All of his coaches talk about how he could be the next thing.
Sorato is he's on a bit of another level here tonight. No one coming anywhere close.
And he looked so comfortable during yesterday's semi-finals. Barely looked like he was breathing on the route.
Sorato, sticky fingers to hold back.
His hands must be so sticky.
He just has an ability to stick to holds like no one I think I've ever seen.
Sticky Sorato.
Yeah, Sticky Sorato.
He looks super chilled as he walks off.
It's like Velcro.
I know, it's outrageous.
Sorato Anraku. At just 18 years old, this young Japanese climber has already made a name for himself in the world of competition climbing. He was the silver medalist at the sport climbing event at the 2024 Paris Olympics, and he has won a total of 5 Boulder World Cups and 6 Lead World Cup gold medals. He has garnered the name Sticky Sorato.
Hands must be so sticky.
Sorato, sticky fingers to hold that.
He just has an ability to stick to holds like no one I think I've ever seen.
Sticky Sorato.
Yeah, Sticky Sorato.
Let's have a look at some routes where he was the only climber in the round to top out the boulder. In the Brixton 2023 Boulder World Cup Finals, Sorato was the only climber to top problem 2. The first crux was getting a really small left-hand crimp, which all the climbers except 2 struggled with. Only Toby Roberts and Sorato were able to think of this toe hook beta. The second crux was a match on a nasty sloper and moving out to the top hold, which is really quite a distance away. Only Sorato was able to stick the sloper with his left hand and reach up to top out the boulder.
Awesome from Sorato.
Sean Bailey.
At the 2024 World Championship Boulder Finals, everyone thought that M2 would go unsent, until Sorato came out. He cruised the campus on the sloper section, and then did what nobody else thought of: to step up onto the crimp for a stable end.
Awesome from Sorato.
Sean Bailey.
At the recent Boulder World Cup semi-finals in Katiba 2025, M4 was a tricky one. It involved a compression move involving bad slopey holds and volumes. Everyone struggled to find friction on these 2 holds. Only Sorato could slope the bad volume on the left and do the compression move to get his foot high up onto the foothold, and eventually was the only one to top the boulder.
Awesome from Sorato.
Sean Bailey.
At the Prague 2025 Boulder World Cup semi-finals, M1 saw all other climbers fail to stick the last move onto the bad pinch. The closest climber to the top was Hannes van Dyssen, who managed to hold the swing for a couple of seconds. Now Sorato walks up to the boulder, and this is his flash attempt.
Awesome from Sorato.
Sean Bailey.
Sorato has mentioned himself that his favorite holds are slopers.
好きなホールドのタイプは、スローパーですね。ガバスローパーみたいなのがすごい得意。
And he has made a name for himself with slopers indeed. In the Salt Lake City 2023 Boulder World Cup semi-finals, Sorato was the only climber to figure out M2 and 3. M2 was a powerful, pinchy and slopey climb with an absolutely horrendous slopey hole in the middle. Nobody could really figure out the best body position to hold onto it and actually move past this crux, until Sorato easily sticks onto it and does an easy match on this horrible sloper.
Could be the best one. Oh my gosh, please, I really want to see a top here.
Well, he's got further than anyone else. He's only a couple of moves away.
Super secure. Yes.
Wow.
It's top.
M3 stumped everyone with a similar sloper crux that everyone was sliding off, except Sorato, of course, who really made it look like a V3.
Sorato's underway again. Look how good he looks.
Let's see. And oh my gosh, just no problem cutting feet and going to that. His hands must be so sticky. Now, oh wow, I was gonna say.
In the Innsbruck 2023 Boulder World Cup final, Sorato was once again the only climber to top M2. The middle section involved matching on this terrible slopey hold again, the exact same one we have seen quite a few times in the earlier boulders, which of course only Sorato can get past. In addition to his grip strength, Sorato is also an amazing technical climber who has great footwork on slabs. In the Katiba 2025 Boulder World Cup final, M2 was a tough sled. The first section required a step-through sequence onto dual text holds, which Sorato walks through as if the hold has the best friction ever. This foot swap on this shape was also so smooth, I almost missed it. At the Salt Lake City 2025 Boulder World Cup final, M3 involved a traverse on these ghost holds, which he absolutely walks through as if it's no sweat at all, and easy flash on this boulder from him. Despite his major successes almost immediately after his debut into the international climbing circuit, he seems always hungry to excel further. After his third consecutive Boulder World Cup win this season, during the post-competition interview, the interviewer asked,
"You've now won 3 gold medals in a row. There's 6 boulder competitions this year. Can you win them all?"
and Sorato confidently answers,
"Yes."
Everyone loves to see emotion, especially in competition climbing, and Sorato truly wears his heart on his sleeve when he's climbing. Climbing really means a lot to him, and it shows. When he doesn't perform as well as he wants to, he is also quite visibly disappointed. At the World Climbing Championships in Bern, Switzerland, Sorato finished in 4th place, and he was one spot out from earning a ticket to the Paris Olympics. His post-competition reflection showed disappointment, but he also mentioned, "It's more exciting when things don't go his way, isn't it?" After his bronze medal finish in the Lead World Cup Wujiang 2024, Sorato wrote, "I need to improve not only on my stamina, but also my mindset." He's always reflecting and thinking on how he can improve his climbing further. He mentioned in an interview,
にどうつなげて練習するかっていうのはもう誰もやってないくらい細かく考えて普段練習するようにしてます。
あ、でもそれめっちゃ感じる。ソラとは練習とかでもできた課題でも何でも死ぬほど考えてやってるやつ。
Sorato also has one of the best rivalries in the climbing scene, with none other than fellow medalist at the Paris Olympics, Toby Roberts. They are both insanely talented in both lead and boulder disciplines, often sharing the podium together many times. After finishing behind Toby at the Copper 2024 Lead World Cup, Sorato posted on his Instagram, "Toby, I want to win you," with a smiley face. Being only 18 and having joined the International World Cup climbing circuit in 2023, Sorato is definitely one of the younger and newer climbers, but his mental game and level of composure doesn't show it at all.
Yeah, super calm, collected, mature climber, especially given he's not very old at all.
No, 16, unless he's had a birthday, which I don't think he has. Yeah, 16 still.
In the Salt Lake City 2025 Boulder World Cup, he did not manage to send the first boulder, which other climbers like Sota Amagasa and Colin Duffy managed to do. Coming out to the rest of the boulders, he seemed quite unfazed by this and ends up pretty much flashing all other 3 boulders. During his post-win interview, he was asked if his confidence was shaken after not sending boulder 1, but he simply answered that he knew he had other routes to climb, so he wasn't worried. The ability to maintain his composure throughout the competition is amazing, and even though he's such a young climber, he has remarkable mental game. It seems that with every World Cup season, he seems to get even better than the previous one, and I hope he continues to amaze everybody and become an even better climber.